So, what are you guys smoking?
I am smoking the Don Carlos Eye of the Shark. And it's so good. And I've been smoking this for like an hour now because I'm talking too much.
You're talking way too much.
Talking way too much. Lou has us working.
Yes.
Like dogs.
We're here for fun, and Lou has us fucking working.
But it's fun.
Oh well.
It's fun.
Right.
Oh well.
And I'm smoking the Angel Share, and it's delightful.
It's very
Man,
good.
This
It's gonna be like-
production shit is like.
It's gonna be a shit show.
It is hard work, right? Tell us
Yeah.
a little bit about your experience in doing a podcast and a show, a
Good
cigar
Lord.
show.
It's
Okay,
work.
Where do I even begin?
I don't know.
Okay, so when I agreed that I would do this with Lou and Michael and Casey, and I
In the
had
beginning,
no
before I
idea.
existed.
Yeah, I had no idea that it was going to be like this. It's a lot of work, you all. So I have to get prepped up and get all dolled up. I got to put my lashes on. I have nobody to help me. Like I got to put makeup on.
Okay, but you guys also we are in Tampa. We are on Eastern Standard Time. And this chick right here is Pacific. So when we started this morning, it was like 4 a.m. her time.
Yeah, she never sleeps
Oh my
anyway.
God.
Well, I set my alarm for 7:15
it
this
was-
morning. I was ready to go. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get up and I've got great things, I'll have an easy morning. I slept through my alarm and I get a wake-up call from Arlene at 8:16, and we're supposed to be here and ready to go at 9 a.m.
Yeah. Originally, we were supposed to be here at 8:30 to get all set up. That we knew that wasn't going to work, so we said, okay, 9 o'clock. So I
Angela
woke
came
up
and picked us
everybody.
up.
I
Angela was
called
kind-
Angela, woke her up, called her, woke her up.
And then we
and
were
then
late.
I'm looking for Michael and Louie,
Yes.
who's on the road from Miami.
We had
I'm
road
like, oh,
rage.
Lord.
Wait, you were afraid they hadn't woken up?
Yeah, I was like, did they get up? Are they on the road?
No, we were fighting
Talk
people.
about like a nervous wreck. But we did it. We're here. We're in Tampa. We filmed. We did everything we were supposed
Angela
to now.
made us fresh cafe con leches.
Yes,
Oh my
yes.
God.
I got breakfast empanadas. We were like all ready to go.
Ready to go.
So how was it that you produced this show, this episode, here at Ybor
All
City?
fun.
Yes.
Well, we thought it would just be nice. Look, so we haven't gotten together. I mean, the last time we came to the Heritage Festival was 2019, right?
Yeah.
Like, we had a great time. And so we just thought, you know what? The Heritage Festival is coming around again in December. And we thought it would be nice to just, film live here and do an exclusive with Angela Yu, show off the Grand Cathedral, but also show off Tampa. Tampa is so beautiful, I mean, it's Cigar City for God's sakes. And there's just so many local shops that I think if you haven't been here, like you can't even begin to appreciate it until you come, until you've walked up and down that 7th Street in Ybor City, and like every single shop is, there's so many cigar shops and rollers and just fresh rolled cigars right
Absolutely.
there. I mean, like
Everything is-
Odelma will just roll something
She
for
will hand
us
roll that
right
cigar.
there,
Look, she will hand roll
you
that
know?
cigar on her thigh
La
for you.
Corona. Yeah, so I have really grown fond of being here in this city, and I keep coming back because there's just so many beautiful people that I meet every time I come. And every time I come here, there's always something new that I haven't discovered. So I just think
When's the first time you came to Tampa?
probably early 2019.
Okay.
Because I was able to, when Angela was looking for the property, was really looking around, I was able to join her, and we were able to explore together. So, yeah.
And so my first time in Tampa was for a work trip back in 2005. I was working for one of the big tobacco companies, not cigars, and actually came to Ybor City because we had, nights free. I was here for a work conference training, etc. And when I tell you, probably 25% of the people lost their job that week because they spent so much great time in Ybor City. They did not wake up in time for our trainings at 8 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't do that every day because I was like, I like this job. I like this paycheck. So I didn't get to thoroughly enjoy it. And I've been back several times. So I've been able to just enjoy a shop here and there. But it was always kind of like a someone specific guest. So this is like the first time I've had an extended weekend. My friends that have decided to join me, one from Arkansas and one from Memphis, one that's on her way in from Dallas, they're just like, we're doing whatever you tell us we're doing. I'm like, oh, we just get to wander the streets? Great.
Yeah.
And everybody we meet is a friend. Like, people here are so like
friendly,
casual
so
and friendly.
just open arms, you know. They're so willing to share the history. And that's what I really appreciate. That this city has so much history. I mean, you take the Grand Cathedral itself, right? I mean, 1912, I think this church was.
That was when the Fuente family started. That was when the business started. But the church
was around too. I think it was built around that time. So it's been here for a long time. As long as the Fuente family's been around.
Yes. So it's part of the history of the city.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, and you just walk around and you just see so many the beautiful homes. I mean, they just don't make them like they used to. And these homes are just absolutely beautiful. So
there's just so much history and character, and I think that's what it is. It's not like a typical like urban city. There's just so much character.
Like I said, every time I come, there's always something new that I explore. So I think if you guys have a chance to come visit, please do, and take the time to really enjoy, because it's just all this history and all this beauty is
It's gorgeous.
So,
amazing.
The
It's
little
just
friend
amazing.
behind Louie, like several feet behind you, not near you, Louie, so I don't throw you off. But when I was looking behind her, there was a gecko back there or something. Some little lizard was crawling on one.
oh,
of
we're
those.
used to
Those are
those.
friends.
Yep.
Yeah, but I saw it and was like, oh, I don't see them off. I do see them in Memphis every once in a while.
Yeah,
but
they're our friends. Well, Latvia chases them, so she
I
didn't
can
see it.
imagine.
And my dogs chase them too.
So-
They play with them.
We are closing out season 1, and it's been an amazing season 1 for What's Good. We'll be starting our season 2 January 2022. What are your closing words for this year for all of our viewers?
So, you know that ride at Disneyland, and it's called, what is it called? Mr. Toad's Wild Ride? Is that what it's called?
Small
Oh,
world.
yeah. No, not Small World.
Small World, but that too. But no, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
Yeah,
I think
it's
that's
Mr.
what it is.
Toad's,
So
yep.
That is what I think about during this whole year. Because, I mean, come on, we from pandemic to What's Good.
Yep.
And now we're here in Tampa.
What a way to close it out.
I mean, so it's been let me tell you, it's been a wild ride, but it's been a great ride. I think we've had some amazing guests.
Oh my God, we've had some fun.
Amazing guests throughout this whole time. It was a lot of work.
Yes.
More
With the
work,
whole production.
More work than I set out for. I'm
More
surprised
work
I'm
that
still
I
here.
set out for. But let me tell you, I've learned so much along the way, and I thank Lou and Michael
Thank you.
for just supporting and for kind of guiding us along the way and stuff. And I thank all of our guests throughout, because I think without them, What's Good wouldn't be where it's at, right?
Yeah.
And we still have a lot to learn, and we still have a lot to go through. We've got 2022. It's going to be amazing, right? So Carlito is going to start our
Kick off the
year.
year.
Oh,
Yep.
it's going to be great,
That's
because
gonna be tough shoes to
and
fill.
our 2022, it's going to be, it's the start of a new year. Every new year, we get to start off fresh. And so our theme is going to be a blank canvas. And what that is, it's along the lines of, we have new chapters, and every chapter is going to be different, but it's going to be amazing because we can write that chapter the way we want.
Arlene
And-
just told me about the blank canvas. I didn't know.
Yeah, that was.
Well, that was the blank canvas.
Yeah, we have Steve Saka coming on. So January is going to be a packed month
Yeah.
of
We're gonna
guests.
have some exclusives with. I think Sean is coming back.
Yep,
right? Because-
Sean.
Yeah, we want that one-on-one. So we were able to meet some of our celebs, in 2021, but now we can dig deeper and
I like to
and
do that.
really just
That's always
give
the fun
them,
stuff.
and just really get to know them on that personal level.
Yes.
So, and I think that's what we're all about, right? We want we want to be different. We want it to be exciting and fun.
We like the feedback from the folks
Yeah.
that watch and the folks that we interview. I think the fun thing about what we do is that it's not the what's your favorite cigar, what's your favorite thing to do. We try and just get to know the people that we're interviewing. So sometimes it's in a panel format, and then we kind of pick guests for the in-depth. But it's always been fairly open, and you can't be on the What's Good show unless you've got a cigar and or a cocktail. Except for that week that I was sick.
And energy. You got to bring that energy.
You got it. Because if you're part of team too much, then you're welcome.
Yeah.
So we just wanted, we wanted to bring you something different, but we wanted to bring you laughter and fun and just see people on the real, just us being us, and us being able to have discussions and talk about anything, so.
And
Yeah.
I think that's the fun. I like the fact that we're live most times, right?
Most
when we're
times.
doing on set, it sounds so fancy.
On
It's a li-
site
it's
is-
a little bit different,
Yeah, it's
but
Bougie.
yeah, it's a little bougie. But it's not really going to be bougie because we know she's going to leave she's going to leave those in there. We already know that.
Yes.
But I like the realness of it, right? And we kind of, and we just have real conversations with people that are in the cigar industry, friends, associates that are cigar adjacent. Like we had Brian with the hats. It's just anything that any of us are interested in, we get to kind of make part of the What's Good family. And that's been super fun. That there's really nothing that's off the table. And that has been the most interesting part of it. The hard part is the work.
Yeah.
Because anybody that wants to do a podcast, I used to think podcasts were easy. I was like, oh, okay, whatever.
I used to think like people just come on and they can just talk about whatever and but
Then
I
you
didn't
start,
realize
knowing
like
and
how
umming.
well I didn't realize like it just needs to be meaningful and the prep work and just because
I mean, just doing that tour alone with Angela today, that was a lot of work.
it was
We
and
had to
all
do
of
a
us
lot
with
of
our-
a lot of
cuts.
thought process.
And all of us with our individual roles, it's like we thought we were just gonna film and go, and it was like, oh, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. What about walking in and out of door? Like just the
I
random
thought I could just be
setup.
cute and just come on live.
And we're
can't.
like, Arlene, we could hear your feet.
Stop.
How
you little
many takes?
You little Clydesdale. Don't.
So look, I have a newfound appreciation for like the actors and actresses
Yes.
where they gotta memorize their lines and stuff. Oh my god.
Take
I
512. Well,
I
and then what people don't understand about the Grand Cathedral is it's a multi-level cigar lounge in terms of open common area, VIP area, but also physically. So there's steps in this joint.
Yeah, we had to
Lots
let
of
Casey
stairs.
walk up first.
Anybody,
no elevator.
anybody that knows me knows that like my knees are battle wounds.
Yeah.
And so I can't move very fast, and I can't necessarily go upstairs without groaning or quietly. So I had
Oh, that
to.
was you grunting?
Yeah, right. Yeah, sounding like a little wild boar.
Snorting and grunting.
Right. So while they're conducting part of the tour with Angela, I had to go dip off and, I say scurry, but it was a slow roll up the stairs so that I could be up there waiting because I would not be able to keep up with the crew when they move quickly.
Yeah.
And this is a massive place, so yeah.
And we
need
left
roller
Arlene,
skates.
and we left Arlene downstairs so that we didn't hear her feet going up the stairs.
Clomp, clomp, like a Budweiser Clydesdale.
Well, guys, this has been amazing. Michael and I appreciate you two very much for being in front of the camera and taking on this role of
I blame Lou for everything.
It's all her fault. She had this little brainchild.
Oh my God.
I mean, let's think
The
about
monster that she created.
yes.
Let's think about how I rolled up into here, right? Oh, we just guessed for a show.
I didn't really like her in the beginning,
Yeah.
but I like
Oh,
her
let's
now.
talk about
I
this.
like
huh?
her.
Let's talk
I
about
like her.
this.
I like her now.
Arlene was like, no new friends.
I really like people sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the
Angela.
chemistry that you guys have, amazing. And it's great for the show.
Yeah.
And you make our work a little easier.
Because we're doing all the hard work now.
Yeah. Yes.
They're just like, do this, do that.
Yes.
We want you
She
guys
just
to...
gives us instructions.
Yes.
Arlene, look. We want you guys to learn. You do all the production.
Okay, I think I've learned enough.
I've learned enough. You guys can have it back now.
But no,
I just
back
want
to
to be,
Casey.
I just want to be on the camera.
I'm happy that Casey is part of the family, part of What's Good family, because she really does bring a lot of energy. She brings that energy out of me. So I think
Silliness.
I think we're good for each other because we just really bring the best of each other out.
I love it.
And then we have Lou and Michael who guides us behind the scenes.
And I'm glad
and scolds us when we're not supposed to be saying certain things.
And I'm really glad that we did this interview like this morning. Because if we'd done it while we were drinking, it would have been a shit show.
Yeah.
Oh no, it'd be hilarious. It'd be a bunch of
That would have
bloopers.
been like take 1002.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Michael's arms would have fell off. Like,
No.
bam, take 1298.
You guys have been amazing. Do you have any last words for them as we close out this year?
You
It's
know,
Michael. You know he's always got last words.
Oh yes.
I
What's your
appreciate.
affirmation for the day?
No, I appreciate. Let me start off with. Arlene.
Say it louder.
Louder,
Michael,
please.
you telling us to
appreciate
say loud.
Arlene, stepping up to the plate and dealing with the adversity of what this all actually consists of, and to accept the challenges that were placed upon her, and stepping up in that role as Louie and I continue to do things on the back. And I mean, at the end of the day, we want to teach you how to fish, so that you
Not
can
catfish.
continue to do
Yeah.
whatever it is that needs to get done. And then Casey, I appreciate you, enduring, going through the different segments, and and sticking around, and the energy that you bring, because
She goes with the flow.
we've gone through some.
I do my
And
best.
she never
Adjustments.
quit.
Yeah, we've gone through some adjustments,
I
some
wanted to.
changes.
Yes, I know.
and,
Because whatever.
but it was
Yeah.
meant to be.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to 22 with both of you guys, and we have some things we want to do we haven't shared yet. We just want to make sure that they're solidified first, and then we'll let you know moving forward.
But did you guys hear that? Arlene, did you just hear what he said?
I heard. I was trying to
Yeah.
not hear it, but yes, I'm just.
We've got some other things. We haven't told you about more work that you have to do, Casey and
Look,
Arlene.
let me tell you.
No, you'll enjoy it.
Working with Lou and Michael really, again, has taught me so much, but I appreciate them because they are go-getters and they continue to hustle, and I really appreciate that because I'm like that too.
Yes.
We're always seeking and we're always learning, and so I think no matter what. I'm humble enough to say that I don't know
But
everything.
I'll be a rich motherfucker right now. Every
Right.
time that you guys was like, well, what the fuck? What
Yeah.
the fuck? Goddamn, more? What the hell? Louis, damn, fuck Mike.
We have been forced to learn shit that we're like, we have no interest in that. We've been forced to learn shit we don't want to do.
Right.
And yet here we are. With
But
smiles on our
It's
face
really
and great
hard
lipstick.
to step out of your comfort zone.
Yes.
So I think that's the most challenging for me, to really step out of my comfort zone and to still keep that energy and that smile. But I have really learned a lot, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed our year, and we have we're proud of what we've accomplished throughout the year.
As you should be.
Yeah, you
You
guys
know,
have been
I'm
very
gonna
good.
say this last little bit in my part. When Louie and I do, people think that it's easy. They think that they see somebody, they'll do something, and they'll say to themselves, "I can do that," which is a wonderful thing. Like I always say, I like to show you better than I can tell you.
I like
We've
that. I like that.
never produced an event that we didn't complete, regardless of any adverse
Right.
incidences that may have occurred. We complete them, and
We keep going.
not everybody can have that in them. They don't have that element in them. We wanted to instill with the people we're working with that can continue to do that, and I think that we found that. And as you guys progress and as you continue to do it, it will become easier to you. It will become second nature. And as Jonathan said to me, every time that you go to another level, anything that's below that, you've dealt with that. You know how to deal with it. But as you go to another level, you're going to have a whole lot more shit to deal with that you haven't experienced. And so I'm saying what he said to us several years ago to you guys as well, and to always remember that. Don't give up. Don't stop. Because there are a lot of people out there that will try to do something and they stop.
Right.
And if you stop, then you're done. You're dead in the water.
Right.
And you become a statistic as well.
Well, you guys have helped me not to stop. Because it was me that wanted to stop.
No, that was Casey.
Oh, Casey got me past whatever.
Casey's like, you better get out of your feelings.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Casey,
yeah,
Fuck you and
totally.
your feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got me past whatever.
So definitely lessons learned.
Yes.
And
Well,
it's all about family.
Yes.
Right? And this is how we want to end this year.
Yes.
Is look, we go through all the good, the bad, the ugly. But what we've also learned is family doesn't quit on each other. We don't leave anybody behind, and we are here to support one another. So, on that note,
Yes.
just continue to support your brick and mortar. Please,
Yes.
please do that, because this is important to us, and the cigar industry
It's
is
important to the
important to
lifestyle.
us. We need to keep that passion going. We need to keep that culture going. So teach one another, be good to one another, and love each other.
Yes.
Okay? And if you really love us, go on our YouTube.
Yes, subscribe.
Like, love, whatever.
Share it.
Share.
Yes.
So
Because you never know, too, when we're giving away some fun stuff
right.
again.
We're
Yes.
gonna have good stuff.
Yes.
To 2022 will bring us a whole nother year to do some really wonderful things. So please continue to support. We love you guys, and peace out.
Thank you.
What's good? Bye.
Bye.